So one day I was waiting for a package and it was taking longer than usual. So I decided to go outside and see what was happening. And I saw both the UPS guy and the FedEx guy arguing over politics. Now, yeah, I know. So I first noticed that the UPS guy, he had a truck that was just way too big and taking up way too much space, which kind of reminded me when Chris Christie goes to the beach. And the FedEx guy, he had a very small, unimportant looking truck, which kind of reminded me of Cory Booker, but, the FedEx truck, at least had a purpose. So I'm just on my lawn watching this happen until I hear the sound of endless human pain and suffering, which can mean one of two things. Rudy Giuliani became mayor again, or my Amazon Prime delivery came. Thank God it was just Amazon. But I soon realized he couldn't get through because of the two other guys. So the Amazon guy, he decides to do what every Amazon employee would do, which is to get out and start arguing with them. See, this wouldn't be the first time that politics has gotten in the way of me getting my avocados. We used to get packages from pigeons. And speaking of pigeons, I have a friend named Sam. Hi, Sam. He's very strange. You see, he kind of looks and he kind of looks and acts like a pigeon. Thing is, he really hates being called a pigeon. It really ruffles his feathers. You see, he says he'd much rather be called something cool like Falcon, and I told him, once you stop pecking dirty pretzels from the ground, I'll call you Falcon. One day, our history teacher was telling us about the bird flu and how it was passed by pigeons because they're dirty and disgusting creatures. Sam got up and started flapping his arms and pecking at the teacher. That was bad, but to make matters worse, the teacher got the bird flu the next day. And of course, everybody knew it came from poor Sam, who, by the way, will never be known as a falcon and only as a dirty pigeon for the rest of his life. Speaking of history, recently we were learning about the War of 1812, which, was pretty much King George was mad at Napoleon, but he knew he couldn't attack the great French Empire, so he did the next best thing, which was to declare war on the United States. And I see you guys all Googling it. You probably should, because you may not get it if you don't know about the War of 1812. The War of 1812 kind of reminds me of when you're mad at your parents for not getting you ice cream, so you decide to go to your brother's room and invade and take all the sailors from his navy. And the little punk decides to retaliate by invading Canada. So you do the most logical thing, which is to burn down the White House. The amazing thing is that even after the White House was burned down, the Americans kept on fighting. And the British pretty much just left, which I think the Americans got the reputation of being so annoying and obnoxious that even invaders just leave. And also, that's where I got the idea of harassing my brother until my parents take me to Carvel. Hey, Sam, after this, do you want to go get ice cream, by the way? It'll be seed flavored by. All right. I'm Julian, and I'm about to go get ice cream with my pigeon.
Sam, how are you feeling right now? I just want to check in with you. You're doing all right? Great, incredible. We love it. What a positive audience member.